doing something that you would have never thought you would have ever done. And it could be something simple. And trust me, pottery is not a simple thing. You make one move and the whole thing just collapses, right? So it's trying something different and having fun doing it. That's what raises your vibration, Pisces. Hey there, Pisces. How are you? It's your Force Fairies here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you, Pisces. We're going to start off with the Sign of the Times Oracle deck and do a 6-card spread, taking a look at the present moment, the challenge, the opportunity, the energy that's around you, the goal, and some advice. And then we're going to clarify with the Cosmic Cycles Tarot for more messages, more information, and more clarity on this read. And it's a timeless read, Pisces, so when it finds you, it was meant to, and it's general. So take it resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Pisces placements, wherever you have Pisces in your chart. First card out in the present moment, Lotus Flower, Enlightenment. The challenge is coins. Good luck. The opportunity is peace and harmony. Yeah. I don't think the Piscean collective is the only one that want peace right now. I think this is like a collective wanting of peace. The energy that's all around you is a firefly, wonder. The goal, angel numbers, confirmation. Maybe to see the confirmations in the everyday, to see your luck when you think you might not have any. Yeah, advice. Tree, ancestry. And the bottom of the deck, Pisces, and that which you might not see, mirror, reflection. All right. Let's get to the tarot. Lotus flower, enlightenment. Is the present moment for the pantheon of Pisces. Let's get to it. Lotus flower. Justice is clarifying lotus flower. And Page of Swords. I'm going to see what this lotus flower is, because my first thought was with the Page of Swords, this is my online page. So this is justice online. Maybe bringing balance to online content, being law or justice within the digital realm. So it makes me want to look at number 27. 27 could mean something to you, Pisces. Like you could be like a February 27th Piscean. You could be 27 years old. The lotus flower represents the quiet strength and ease that follow once you have achieved a heightened level of awareness. This could be a heightened level of awareness with that Page of Swords online, with digital beings, with the understanding of AI. Okay, you have an inner knowing, peace, and spiritual connection that shift your focus from constant worry to allowing yourself to approach situations as they come. After many life lessons, you have grown and acquired valuable wisdom, Pisces. Situations that may have previously caused stress or strife now roll off your back. You are approaching life with a pure heart and a calmed mind, which allows you to raise above the noise. And it's the noise of the internet with that Page of Swords. With this enlightenment lifting you up, it is still important to stay grounded. So be patient and accept people for where they are on their journey. This card can also symbolize a fertile time or rebirths. You could work in the justice system, and yet with lotus flower you can see above Pisces, I believe you can see above the systems themselves, and yet you still work in them. I think for a lot of you, you've taken the approach that you don't have to work in the system, you choose to work in the systems to help improve the systems, almost like from the inside out. You could work online and bring justice, protection, because I see a young figure skater here, to vulnerable groups, children is what comes to mind. When working with youth, because I see this Page of Swords is being in training them how to be safe online, to guide them into how to move through the digital space. But the Enlightenment card, the Lotus Flower card, is very much about seeing things from a higher perspective, from wisdom, from the experiences that you have gone through, Pisces, in this lifetime, and I believe in other lifetimes, to bring it, to ground it into this earthly realm. And it's at a time where human consciousness is, we are awakening. Consciousness is becoming, I'm going to say, more advanced. With awareness comes change, and what's upon us are great, massive changes. And it's the change, it feels like the changing of the guard. It feels like the crumbling of the old system into a very enlightened new system. And so the challenge is coins. Good luck. Have you heard the phrase, Pisces, see a penny, pick it up? All day long you'll have good luck. As the saying suggests, finding coins along your path is a positive sign. This is an auspicious time when wonderful things can occur that you did not expect. You can be at the right place at the right time, or have a streak of consecutive wins. The possibilities are endless with this card, and anything that once seemed improbable can happen at this moment. This luck can manifest in many ways, including beautiful coincidences. You may meet someone who has the contacts you've been looking for, or even recognize a prize or monetary gift. Coins are also messages from the spirit world, and seeing them is a sign from a spirit or ancestor that luck is on your side, Pisces. Now it's in the challenge position, so you might not be seeing the gifts from spirit or from ancestors. It might be challenging for you to see them as luck, clarified by the Six of Swords. And High Priestess. I see this, Pisces, as you ignoring your own superpower, your own intuition. You staying quiet about your moves. I don't think that's a bad thing. Keeping quiet with the High Priestess about how you're going to move, what you're going to do. It's a very slow process with the Six of Swords, but it's moving from chaos into calm. It could be, I see a mother taking a child, and right underneath that Page of Swords, it could be you restricting or monitoring and or restricting your children online, their online presence, and doing it quietly with the High Priestess here, so that, I don't want to say so they're not aware, because I think you should make them aware of how to move, as I said, with the Page of Swords online to be safe. For you parents that have kids that have online access, I think you've been disconnected, Pisces, from your intuition. That's what it feels like. That you are not seeing and or believing in the signs that your spirit team, your ancestors have been leaving you in this physical world. That you might be so focused in on, for you parents, and I see a single parent here. For you single parents, you might be so focused in on doing what's best for your children, that the signs that have been shown to you or that I've been trying to get through, you haven't been seeing. I can also see in this image of a single parent. Now, I did put the High Priestess underneath the justice system, but for some of you, you could be going through the court system regarding visitations, rights, regarding your children, custody, that type of thing. And that brings us to the opportunity, which is peace. And it could be finding peace between you and your ex or your spouse or your soon-to-be ex-spouse, the father or mother of your children, that you just want peace. You want harmony. You want things to run smoothly, to, with the Six of Swords, leave behind the chaos and move into calm. Peace. Oh, let's read the message first. This peace sign is one of the most universally known symbols of peace. You are now entering a phase of leisure, unity, and harmony, which is great, especially when the Six of Swords came out in the challenge position. Life is good, and you are experiencing a period of smooth sailing. This is fantastic, Pisces. It is important to be present, to truly appreciate and enjoy these moments. You are encouraged to embrace ease and this feeling of oneness. People may be easy to work with and plans go off without a hitch. This card also speaks to your relationships improving, allowing you to be light and playful within them. There is contentment and joy in your life. When referring to the ups and downs of life, this card is a great representation of the ups. Instead of worrying about how long this will last or if it's too good to be true, bask in the comfort that this energy brings. This is the opportunity to see your glass is half full, as they say, rather than half empty. Ace of Swords, this is the truth. This is what you're moving into, is this peace energy. And the Five of Wands, and away from the conflict. Now, I love this Five of Wands because this is a very light Five of Wands. It's the game of life, right? He's playing a video game. I sometimes see the Five of Wands is very playful. What always comes to mind is the really badly drawn tarot deck is one of them, and the it's the Scott deck. I'll put it in editing. Those two decks have very playful Five of Wands, and now that I see this Five of Wands, so does this one, the Cosmic Cycles deck. I'll put it in to my library. He's playing a video game, and even just this Five of Wands, moving from conflict or from chaos into calm, is what the Six of Swords represents. This is taking a look at it from a perspective of play. And I know it's difficult, and this is where the High Priestess, maybe not posting your frustrations, not speaking out online as to the difficulties, maybe keeping it private, keeping it quiet so that it cannot be used against you in a court of law, that kind of thing. For some of you Pisceans, this could be the opportunity, is to see the peace and harmony in the small little moments, in the everyday moments, maybe with your children. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Firefly is the energy that is all around you. And it's number 44. You could be 44 years of age. Fireflies sprinkle wonder and magic into even the most mundane moments, like taking out the trash or coming home late from work. Just one flickering glimpse of that fairy light can make you feel like a child again. Allow your imagination to take you away as you explore creative projects and new ways of approaching routine chores. Yeah. Some believe creativity is only reserved for certain people, but everyone has the ability to access that power, and a paint and sip experiment with cooking or creating something for your own enjoyment. Get inspired. The universe may be transmitting new ideas or flashes of inspiration your way. I think that's what the Good Luck Coins is about as well, Pisces. Write down anything that comes to mind. Don't be surprised if your creative endeavors are being noticed. Let this be motivation for you to continue to create magic in the ways that make you happy. And Firefly, wonder, is clarified by the Page of Cups, and she is making, I think you could go to a pottery class. I think she's doing pottery here. You could go to a paint class where you have a cup of coffee on a Saturday morning and go paint in a group. This is exactly what the Firefly, and it's something that you love with the Pages of Cups. Page of Swords right beside it, something that you practice over and over again. Your first pottery cup or mug might just look like awful, but yet you had fun doing it. You fire it up, you paint it, you fire it, and it just is the ugliest thing that you've ever seen, but you're so proud of it. And you even laugh at it. Years later, you'll laugh and say, okay, do you want to see my first pottery? Now you're an expert. Now you sell maybe online. And this is the inspiration. It's the first time I ever did it. Like, I'm just laughing because there's some pretty, we just call them uglies, like, pottery cups, mugs that are just, oh, there's the uglies. Firefly. This is what this card is about, that Page of Cups. And Hangman. I see this Hangman as doing something different. Doing something absolutely different that you might have never thought you would have ever done. And coming out with the Page of Cups, it could be mountain climbing, it could be rock climbing, it could be doing something, jumping out of an airplane with a parachute, obviously. But you would have never have imagined, and it brings so much joy to you. This guy's just hanging out, literally just hanging out, doing something that you would have never thought you would have ever done. And it could be something simple, and trust me, pottery is not a simple thing. You make one move and the whole thing just collapses, right? And rock climbing is not easy either. So it's trying something different, seeing the beauty, the wonder in the small things, and having fun doing it. That's what raises your vibration, Pisces. And that's how you can rise above the things that can keep you from joy, that can weigh you down. Angel numbers. And it's right beside that coins. Good luck. And this is confirmation. This is seeing angel. I see angel numbers everywhere. Repeating numbers are among the most recognizable symbols of the universe that are speaking directly to us. Once you start to notice an angel number, it becomes difficult to ignore. Whether it be a building number, 1111, or receipt for $3.33 from the gas station, each pattern of numbers has its own individual message, but overall, numbers are signs of synchronicity and alignment in your life. They tend to show up as confirmation that you are not imagining the signs you are picking up all around you. This card is an indication that you're on the right path, Pisces. There are many different instances in which angel numbers can speak to you, including the time of the clock, license plate numbers, phone numbers, and more. Listen to your intuition, as this could be receiving critical guidance about the road ahead. The universe is guiding and supporting you in your journey, and the synchronicities are a constant reminder. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. This is the goal clarified by the Hermit. I'm going to put the Hermit underneath the Hangman. The Hangman is your energy, Pisces, and I think you are discovering your inner light, and it's bringing my eye to the firefly, that inner light, that the Hermit's lantern. And it could be that it's time for you to make time to spend time on your own. And as you can see in this Hermit, she's put down the phone. So again, getting offline, maybe off social media for a bit, going, MIA, and reading a book rather than being on the phone. And Six of Pentacles, right beside that Six of Swords, and it's coins. This, right beside that Six of Coins, you're moving in a different direction, Pisces. And it could start with as the Page of Cups is depicting a small little art class, pottery class, a music class. You might get busking on the street. You start playing on the street, and someone joins you. You might invite others to sing along with you. There is a content creator that does that. And some of the voices, like you would never guess, just by looking at these people, that they have these voices, literally angel voices. And it starts something, and then someone wants to, I see this investor, I want to invest in you, and seeing the coins. And it's then encouraging you to move in a different direction. This could be just part-time, this could be just a side hustle, but then it becomes your main hustle. And it's the confirmation. You keep getting these, and with the challenge position, these coins being ignored. You could have ignored the angel numbers. Like, how many times have I seen 1111 on the clock? Like every day now. Well, you're on the right path, Pisces. If that's the case, don't get sort of used to the magic. Pisces, you are magic. The Pisceans are magical. You're here to hold the magic alive. You are the Harry Potters. You are the Hermiones. You are the Ron Weasleys. You are the real magicians of this world. I don't want to say don't let the muggles bring you back down, but it kind of feels that way. And so do what it is that you do, that you love, that brings out the best in you, and even if it's part-time, even if it's just a side hustle, do what it is that you love, that brings you joy, because it will bring the investors, the money, the Six of Pentacles. That's what I see. So the advice is tree. A tree is only as strong as its roots, which tend to extend deeper into the earth with each generation. You carry the name and bloodline of those who came before you, as well as their strengths and struggles, triumphs and traumas. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you came from. The tree is also a symbol of longevity and the desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. This card could indicate a family or legacy related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property, inheritances, or uncovering a truth from your past. You may be the one who has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. And ancestry tree is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The last thing that this card said is breaking generational ties or curses. Was it curses? Yeah. And Two of Wands. Yeah, you're taking a different path. And it could be a completely different path than what your parents wanted you to do or told you to do or expected you to do. And it's like the Four of Pentacles is you holding on to your dream. You holding on to that path. Right beside the Ace of Swords, this is the truth. You could have come from a family that was always arguing and all you want is peace. Then maybe because of your upbringing, you got into a relationship that was always disruptive and always arguing, and you just want peace. And so you're breaking the generational curses of disruption and you just want peace. And so what brings you peace? Where do you find peace? Maybe you delete all of your social media and just go quiet. Hermit card, High Priestess. Trust me, Pisces, I can disappear. I wasn't on the internet for decades, so I know this very well. And it is peaceful. You don't get caught up in all the noise of the internet. And for some of you, that's what you've decided to do. And so people don't know where you are. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're doing. And if it's your family, maybe that's a good thing. For some of you, that might be the best thing ever. No contact is a thing. And it might be in your best interest, Pisces, for your own peace of mind to do so. Let's get an oracle on this. I think the advice, I like that you're breaking generational chains, Pisces. It could be that belief systems as well, where you came from a very religious background and you are the magician, you are magic, and you are looking to your family members, you could be looking absolutely crazy. That doesn't bother you. Not at all, because you know what brings you peace, what brings you joy. You know that your angels talk to you. You know your ancestors are leaving you little coins of good luck. Healing. I think this is healing the family as it said, triumphs and traumas, I think. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. And that which you might not see. Oh, Pisces, kindness. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root, there's that tree card, of our love through our connection to Source. Yeah. Yep. Let's get some angel numbers on this. I've got quite a few angel numbers. I am going to do 44. Yeah, your guardian angel is wrapping a cloak of loving protection. You are safe, Pisces. Let's do 442 with that 42 tree card, 442, and the 4 of Pentacles. Angels want you to know they are guiding you in relationships and all matters of the heart, Pisces. Let's do 9. Let's do 927. 927. Know that your prayers have been heard, Pisces, and the answers will come to you according to divine timing. There's another divine timing card. And that's what I see for you, Pisces. And I'm sure I'll see you again. If any of this resonated with you, Pisces, please. Oh, I just realized I didn't do mirror. That which you might not see. I have to take a look. Reflection. Oh my goodness, Pisces, what you might not see is the sun. The sun. I have to read this for you, Pisces. I can't believe I did not do the last card. Mirror. Number 20. You could be 20 years old. Who are you, Pisces? You may be asking yourself this question since this card holds an energy of depth and discovery. A mirror, a still puddle, a disco ball. These services all reflect exactly what is put in front of them. And this card is encouraging you to do the same. Take a few moments for yourself and tap into your intuition. Thoughts and emotions, day-to-day responsibilities can often distract from taking the time to go within. There's that Hermit card. So make the time, Pisces. This card signals contemplation and a type of productive reflection that brings epiphanies. There's the High Priestess and the Hermit. You are developing a deeper understanding and acceptance of yourself, Pisces, which is an amazing thing. This can manifest as taking time out for self-care, meditation. Give yourself grace as you reflect on your life and how far you've come. Just be careful not to fall so in love with your own reflection that you stop seeing the beauty in the world around you and the signs and symbols, which we have with coins and angel numbers, that are calling out to you and guiding you. Wow. And then the sun is clarifying your happiness. You're illuminating who you truly are, Pisces. Wow. That's what you might not see, Pisces. I think that you bring so much light, positivity to all of those around you. It can get lost. It's time to reflect that back to you. And that's what I see for you, Pisces. So if anything in this read resonated, please let me know and comment down below. And that's what I see for you, Pisces. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care. From your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.